Whew, so the song that Alicia just did is from Dreamgirls. Have any of you seen the movie or seen the show, the Broadway show? Yeah, it's really good. And the song she sang is obviously called Listen. And even though that part of the song is when she finds her own voice and tells her manager boyfriend that she is done following his dream, that she's ready to follow her dream, I think that we all, or many of us, I don't want to generalize, but many of us have a conversation like that inside of ourselves, where we're following somebody else's dream we thought was ours, and we realized it's not. There's a different dream. There's a different dream that's ours alone, that comes from the heart. And that's what I believe Listen is about for us. Listen to the song Here in My Heart, a melody I start but can't complete. Listen to the sound from deep within. It's only beginning to find release. Can anybody relate with that? Or have you ever been able to relate with that? Yeah, me too. Always listen to your heart, because even though it's on your left side, it's always right. I love that. I found that. I was like, that is so cool. There's so many cool memes out there, right? It is always right. And it's time for us to really believe that, because it never steers us wrong. It always communicates the path for us for the greatest fulfillment in life. So my talk title is called Dare to Dream. And this came to me because of what I'm seeing in our world, conversations I'm having with people. And I believe that we're in such a state, many of us, where life just feels really difficult and challenging, and we're kind of in survival mode, and we're reacting to a lot of stuff that's scary or new territory that's difficult. And our dream capacity has been shut off. And that's why I said it's time for us to dare to dream. It's time for us to turn on that dream faculty, put it in play, and see what we can create. Because that dream is not dependent upon anything that's going on in the outside world. Now, Reverend William talks a lot about the ditch. We fall into the ditch. I'm taking it up a notch, and I'm saying we fall into a mud pit. Sometimes we fall into a mud pit, and we're covered with mud. And most importantly, our eyes are covered with mud, and all we see is mud. We're not seeing possibility. We're not seeing light. We're not seeing anything that makes us feel good, because we're looking at something that is just crusting us over. And so we got to get out of the mud. We got to clean our eyes off and see what's possible for us. Because what I know in this room that happens here, people who come here on Sundays, people who study this philosophy, it clears that mud up so cleanly and easily for us that we can start to dream and create something better in our lives, regardless of what mud pit we have fallen into. So a lot of people are in a dream paralysis, and I get it. Everything I say to you, by the way, I've been there. I'm in it. I've done it. I've risen from it. And that's why I love to teach to you all, because I can teach you to find your light again and find what you can do to change your life no matter what. And so what I know is a lot of people have dream paralysis. They just can't get that dream mechanism fired up again because they've been through a lot. And they've had dreams that fell apart, or they had dreams that didn't turn out the way they wanted. That is life, everybody. That's okay. Because on the heels of a dream that maybe didn't turn out, there's another dream that will turn out. That I know is so true. And so it's so important to wake up out of the dream paralysis, because it is vital for us. If anyone ever tells you, get your head out of the clouds, just remember, that's where airplanes, rainbows, and Wi-Fi signals live. I love that. I don't know if a lot of you have been told your dreams are silly, they'll never happen. Anybody ever had that happen in your life where people tried to discourage you? Yeah, I've been there. You can never do that. Dreams are where ideas happen. Dreams are where good happens. Dreams are where the future happens, where possibility can come to life. So don't let anybody ever tell you to get your head out of the clouds, because the clouds, it's where it's at. So dreaming is vital for our personal and collective evolution, right? The dream pulls us forward. The dream is a download, an inspiration of something that we haven't thought of, that feels right to us to implement, to try, to do, to give it some energy, right? Because if we're not evolving, we're dying. We're staying put. The dream is that evolutionary energy, activity, if you want to call it that moves us forward individually and collectively. I want to ask you this. What would this world be like if no one brought their dreams to life? Think about it, right? Well, we wouldn't be in this room, first of all, because Ernest Holmes had a dream. Dr. Tom Costa had a dream. Dr. Joe Hooper had a dream. We have a dream. You wouldn't be flying in airplanes. You wouldn't be driving a car. We'd probably still be Neanderthals, if I might say it. But there was a Neanderthal that had a dream, because look where we are today. So this is why I want to impress upon you how important it is to dream, to activate that, because we evolve together. And if you want to create a better world, a better life for yourselves, dreams, that's the ticket. So a dream is a calling to expand ourselves and experience something greater that fulfills us. Ernest Holmes talks a lot about how we are here to live a fulfilled life. We're not here to live in lack and limitation. We're not here to be less than. We are here to fulfill our personal destiny, whatever that is to you. It's not a destiny created from God. It's created from your inner God, so to speak. Your destiny is your dream. It's your life calling, because we're continually growing. We're continually expanding ourselves, and the dream takes us there. So Ernest says, know that the greater abundance of every good thing which you're bringing out in your life, the more perfect you are satisfying the divine urge that is within you. The divine urge, isn't that a yummy term? The divine urge, it sounds so big and wonderful and fun. We all have a divine urge inside of ourselves. And it's not just one urge. It is an energy that urges us forward. It's an energy that says, let's do this. It's an energy that says, let's be more. It's an energy that says that I outgrew that. I want something bigger that will fulfill me, because we are continually needing more and more fulfillment as beings that we are. If we're not one and done, we're a million, billion, infinite and done, maybe. I don't think so. We're never done, right? And so this fulfillment of the heart, we all have it. I don't care who you are. We all have a desire for a fulfilled heart. And Ernest is telling us that's the divine urge, wanting to play, express, be everything that you are in this reality. He says that anything you can dream of is not too great for you to undertake, because you know what? If you're dreaming it, it's yours. It is absolutely yours to do. He also always has to have his disqualifier. As long as it hurts no man and brings happiness, good into your life, you're good, right? We want a good dream. We want a life-affirming dream. We want a dream where we are bringing everybody in to rise together, to enjoy whatever our dream is, whether it's just to be a better person or something bigger than that. So a dream is a possibility that whispers to you. Those dreams, they kind of come quietly sometimes. They come quietly, so pay attention to those whispers, because we're all about possibility. That's one of the fun things about our philosophy, is we're bringing in stuff or things or ways of being that haven't been done yet. That's what we know. There's possibilities that we never thought were there. But when we say maybe it is possible, boy, we're unleashing energy for that possibility to come through, and it comes through a whisper to you, as a dream for you to follow. So a dream can be anything from improved health to hiking Mount Everest. I want to disabuse you from thinking a dream has to be this huge, gigantic thing with a lot of details and a lot of moving parts. No, A dream is anything that improves your life. A dream can be, I want to have more energy in my day. That's a dream. A dream can be, I want to hike Mount Everest. A dream might be that I want to be a practitioner at Spiritual Center of the Desert. There are infinite numbers of dreams for us, an infinite number. And there is no difference between big or little. It's all about your heart. What do you want fulfillment in your heart? Dream it, let it come, because it doesn't matter, as long as you're fulfilling and opening up to that possibility. So Arunima Simha was the first Indian paraplegic. She's missing a limb, and she hiked Mount Everest. She was the first Indian woman to do that. She was a 24-year-old girl, very active, young college girl, and she was on a train in India, and a couple of robbers accosted her because they wanted her necklace, and they threw her off a moving train, and she lost part of her leg, right? And she was in the hospital. You could look at it as one of those mud experiences where you're covered in the mud of the experience and your eyes are covered. But this young lady was very motivated, and she cleaned the mud off of her eyes, and she said, I have a dream. I don't care that I lost part of my leg. I have a dream. I am going to train, and I am going to hike Mount Everest. No woman in India had done it yet. She did it. She did it. That's huge. That's a huge dream. I don't know if I could do that. But I admire her tenacity and her vision, because she said, heck with it. I'm putting a dream in play. Let's see. And so there are no excuses, everybody. I know I'm not here to guilt you, because I look at a story like that and other stories where people did just incredible, amazing things, being able to transform total trauma into something that was a victory for them. Sometimes it's like, oh, little old me. But little old you is big you. And so there's no excuses, because they did it. These people that had huge obstacles, they were able to do it. So we can do it, and that's a celebration. That is a celebration. So don't let your mind, see, this is the thing, that mind gets so in the way of everything. I'm here to tell you, don't let your mind extinguish your dreams, because it will do it like that. It will just take it back from you, and it does it because it's protecting you, that's all. Our minds can't help themselves. But we are here to live a bigger life. And so we're here to say, mind, I get what you're saying, but I'm going for my dream. Do not let your mind extinguish it. Give it energy. Feel the energy of your dream. We're all about feeling here, because feeling, really strong feeling, conviction, feeling where you're so radiating it, feeling where you're immersed in the energy from head to toe, every cell emitting and radiating the energy of your dream. If it's that strong, you're going to activate that dream, because that's how feeling works. It activates so that it can come into being. And what's cool is, I know some of you might get concerned with the how of it all. Don't get concerned, because the mind's going to get you all tricked up in that too. It's going to say, oh, that's too big. There's too many things we need to do. Let's not. Oh, no. Just feel the power of the dream. Feel the energy of it, and your path will naturally unfold for its fulfillment. I know I've had so many dreams. I had a dream a long, long time ago where I wanted to be doing this sort of a thing. I wanted to work with people spiritually. And I didn't know how it was going to work itself out, but I knew what it felt like. I knew what it would feel like to help people, to be able to hold that spiritual wisdom and give it to them so that they can be empowered to live their own life. It took about 20 years till it realized itself, but I never lost the feeling, because I knew it was mine to do. So the same I know for you as well. Anything that's been whispering to you where you've kind of turned away from it and not paid attention, just feel it and let the universe unfold it for you, because it will. You don't need to stress out about that. So just keep your eyes open and follow Spirit. That's my encouragement to you. Just keep your eyes open and follow Spirit, and keep that feeling alive. So if you can dream it, you can be it, right? We've seen this a million times. I know. Right? Because, right? We're all that little cat. But the cat knows better. The cat knows that it has that lion energy. Whether it actually turns into a lion or not, I don't know, but it knows what it feels like to have that level of empowerment. So if you have that feeling, if you can dream it, you absolutely can be it, because you are an open receptacle for that dream to be realized, to be lived into, to be manifested. So don't deny the dream. Let it live through you. Stay close to that which produces fireworks inside you. I love this, I really, today, one of my big things is to stoke your fire. I really want to stoke your fire today, guys. That's my thing. Because there's a lot of people who are feeling, like I said, in that muddy state, and their fires are really, almost out. I want to stoke it big, because we all have those embers inside of ourselves that just need to be fanned so the flame comes out. Because we are not here. We are not here to let our dreams die. We are here to live them, whatever they are. And I love this about the fireworks that are inside of you. Whatever makes you feel those fireworks. Do you guys know what I mean by fireworks? That feeling of, woo, things are happening, yeah? Oh, no. No? Yes? All right. Yeah, you got to work with me here, people. I need positive reinforcement up here that what I'm saying you're getting. Okay. But yeah, let's get those fireworks stoked up and let them come alive, because it's all about energy. It's all about energy. And if you're feeling the energy of what stokes your fire, what feels like fireworks inside of you, the more you're sitting with that and not getting turned off by people who might be saying, oh, you shouldn't do that, or the outside world, you saying, oh, I can't see it. Don't even look at that. Look at this, because this is so powerful. Your intention, your dreams, that fire inside of you is so powerful. Yes. Thank you. Moving on. That's what I need. Anyways, so dream, praying in your dream. We do a thing here called affirmative prayer. And you can go see a practitioner after the service to pray in your dream. I know we talk about, if you're going through a challenge in life, if you need some support, go to our prayer room. I'm here to tell you, if you have a whisper of a dream that's starting in, go to the prayer room and give it flames, because prayer breathes life into our dreams and gives them wings to fly. Don't you want your dream to fly, right? So prayer affirms what's on your heart to bring to life. That's all it does. It says, oh yeah, let us immerse ourselves in this knowing that your dream is yours to manifest, and so it is. Let us do that for you, because the more of us that are living our dreams honestly, I think this world is going to be phenomenal. Phenomenal. Dreams that are life-affirming, dreams that are exciting, dreams that create a spark of joy for us, more than a spark of joy, right? That is where we want all of us. Like the monks were telling us, the more of us that are living in a knowing of kindness and love for everybody, that energy is taking off. It's contagious, and we rise together. It works that way. It really does. And the more we can practice that, the greater our reality is, and the greater the bigger reality is. So how to be open to your dreams? I always have to have a little, 3-step thing for you. First, the heart sends a signal, right? Something comes through your heart. You see something and you go, ooh, that sounds interesting, right? Sometimes it takes an outer stimulus where something says, oh my God, that looks so cool. Something that the heart starts to react to, or it can be an inner thing. You might have a thought, an idea, and your heart goes, ooh, that's so cool. Listen to that signal. And feel the joy and steep yourself in the feeling. So once the heart says, ooh, this looks cool, maybe we should go for that. Maybe we should contemplate doing that dream. Maybe we should explore that. Feel that joy. Stoke it up, feel it, and sit in it. Sit in the joy. Just sit and bask in it. That is doing an amazing upcharge for you. That's sending a signal to the universe that is listening, and that signal is saying, this is mine to do, and the universe is saying, that sounds great. Well, actually, no, it just acts. It doesn't judge. It says, okay, I don't want to mislead you, but the universe is picking up on your charge, and then it's bringing into your life the path. Really important. Lean in and listen. We got to listen. So lean in and listen and pay attention to your surroundings. Because what I know about dreams is once I really start to hook into one, things start showing up in my life, right? You might get a phone call. You might get somebody who says, hey, I'd like to invite you to this, and it resonates with your dream or it supports your dream. Pay attention to the outer world, but really listen, because that's where the signs are going to start coming from. You're going to be led. That universe is going to start showing you the way. And take action. I don't know what the action is, because it's going to depend on your dream. But we say treat and move your feet, right? We pray and then we move energy. Because if we've moved energy in consciousness, then energy is going to need to be moving in the physical reality. So just listen, lean in and listen and say, what's the action step? The action can be really small. If you're wanting greater health, the action might be, hey, let's go do yoga every morning, right? If you're wanting to climb Mount Everest, hey, the action is I'm going to sign up for a class on hiking or how to do that, right? So take some action. It doesn't be, like I said, it doesn't have to be a gigantic thing, just one thing. Get the energy moving in the physical realm. So that's the beauty of dreaming. It doesn't just tell us where we might go. It shows us that the world we're living in isn't finished yet. I love that. It isn't finished yet. I don't think it ever will be, which is good. It's still under construction, and we're all architects with crayons in our hands. I think it's important to see that our individual dreams are also about the collective, and that we need to understand that we are creative beings. We are very creative beings, and if you don't believe it, I'm here to tell you, you are. We all are. We may not do creative things with art. We might do creative things with just our expression or anything. But that creativity needs to be let out to play, right? And the dream allows the creativity a place to go. Because when our creativity isn't given an avenue of expression, we shut down. So you can be creative by skipping down the street. You can be creative by dancing. Anything where you are just in a state of formlessness, where you can just let the Spirit take you over, where you can just be guided by something bigger, that's creative expression. And we're all bringing it here together through a dream. So John Lennon says, "You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us and the world will live as one." And I particularly like this. I know many of you do, because we all really have a capacity to dream, and it's time to ignite it. It's time to bring it out, people. I need to too more. I realize that I too am not dreaming enough. It's time for us to bring this collective dream into a place where there is such congruency and love and connection so that we can live as one. But we all have to participate and dream it in. Dream in what we teach you here. Dream in oneness. Dream in love. Dream in compassion. Dream in kindness. These are great dreams, and they really don't take much effort. So my final quote for you is from Ernest. "Let us feel that our purposes are animated and inspired from on high, and then let us go forth and make our dream come true in human experience." Just what I was saying. You've got the dream that comes from the formless, from the idea. Now bring it into human experience. With an invisible intelligence to guide, which is spirit, an immutable law to direct it. That's what we teach here. It's all love and law working together to create our lives, to manifest our lives. Knowing you have that behind you, you should be jumping into your dreams, because the cool thing is your dream isn't a manifestation all by itself, just you doing it. It is a manifestation that is supported by the universe, that is supported by spirit. It is supported by all of us together. And so it's time to live into that, knowing you are not alone, knowing we're actually dreaming together. My dreams are affecting your dreams, yours are affecting mine, so let's bring it up. Let's bring it up and live it up. He goes on to say, "Let us take our place in any legitimate activity and cause our dreams to come to full fruition." Full fruition, not half-baked, full fruition. Yeah, sometimes the dream has to be modified. That's okay, because we're creative, we're organic, things shift, they change. Just keep that dream energy going. So if I could leave you with one thing today, is please don't be afraid of dreaming, because the way it's going in our world and a lot of your lives, it's time to bring that light of the dream to the forefront. It's time to hook in to your heart and what your dream is, and let us all celebrate it and support it and do that as one, because it is our duty to bring the love and to bring the dreams and the ideas in, because you know what? We're it. And it's a beautiful thing. We've been bestowed with an amazing privilege to be who we are in this time and space. And the capacity to dream must be active and working. Thank you. Namaste.